up our show a little bit from what we've advertised, but let me show you the listings that we're going to be featuring. So as you can see, we have two stunning contemporary style 2-bedroom, 2-bath condos that are located at the Pike and Rose neighborhood in North Bethesda. My guest realtors today are, we have Cheryl Leahy of Compass, Chevy Chase. So let me bring in my guest and let's get started.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So I feel like the Brady Bunch. You know how when you look down and they look up? I've always wanted to try that when we're in the 4 squares. So how was your week?
My week was good. Very busy. The market is still a little circus-like out here in Bethesda.
Nice. Well, it's nice to know that it seems like it's hot everywhere. Like we've had agents on from Arlington or from Virginia and DC. And so it's still hot in Maryland as well. So it's hot everywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited to be on and talk about my 2 condos at Pike and Rose.
I know. I can't wait for you guys to see these 2 stunning condos. I mean, both of them, I'm not sure which one is my favorite because they both have elements that are really, really great. So let's start with, we're going to start with unit, is it 1911?
Yes, 1911.
And so 1911 is on the top, is it the top floor?
1911 is not the top floor. The penthouse is above it, but 1911 is unique because it has 10-foot ceilings in the building and floor-to-ceiling windows. So it's a little bit different than the other condos that are lower down.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so Cheryl, you have the floor. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Once you see the address come up in your picture, then we'll be ready to start.
Great.
And if you just want to tell them about the area, because Pike and Rose has so many awesome, wonderful things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Pike and Rose is a, newer development in North Bethesda. And much of it was developed, I think all of it was developed by Federal Realty. And this building where I have the 2 condo listings, 930 Rose, that building's kind of, the crown jewel of Pike and Rose, if you will. The building is located on top of the Canopy Hotel, which is very unique. You don't see a lot of buildings built on top of a hotel, but it's nice because there's a nice relationship with the hotel and the condo where you can, get discounted hotel rooms and, discounts in the restaurants and bars and whatnot. But it's nice because let's say you live there and you're having house guests and, it's Thanksgiving and your family's coming in, they can stay in the Canopy Hotel for a reduced rate. So it makes it feel, you can live in a condo and still feel like you have room for everybody. This is the front entrance, really pretty. Like, they did not leave any element, not well thought through. So really pretty double wood doors, a medallion, and then a beautiful front entry. Unfortunately, this picture has the rugs from a messy, dirty, snowy day, but it has beautiful marble floors and a concierge that sits there all day, not during the night, but all day, and really nicely appointed lobby with elevators that go up. And back to the elevators, one thing that's important here is, that although it's on top of the hotel, the elevators don't stop at the hotel. So these are private elevators that just go to the condos upstairs. The hallways, light, bright, really pretty, really well done. And, I find when I go in a lot of condo buildings, I find that, the air feels stale and it's kind of smelly and whatever. I don't know what kind of ventilation they have in there, but it always feels really fresh when you get off the elevator and walk through it. It smells great. You feel like you're in a high-end hotel, actually. So this is the front entry to number 1911. Through the front door, there's a large coat closet and entry foyer. So you're not walking directly into the unit. And then you have this big wide open floor plan with floor to ceiling windows, 10-foot ceilings, a tray ceiling. And because the windows are floor to ceiling, it is flooded with light. So All day long, you have beautiful natural light, and at night, you see the lights all over the city. When you stand, you see where the dining room table is. When you stand and look in that direction, you're looking south toward the Capitol. And on a clear day, you can actually see the Capitol dome, and you can see the Washington Monument from right there from the balcony, which is really, who thought you could see that from North Bethesda? Nice engineered wood floors, really pretty, wide plank, and so it's an open floor plan. So you have living room, dining room, kitchen kind of all combined. The kitchen is really well done. They put a lot of thought into how they designed these. So there's plenty of space. There's a huge island with quartz counters, waterfall style counters, and seating. You can seat 4 people at that counter comfortably. Dishwasher, Italian cabinetry. This unit has upgraded appliances and cabinets. So very pretty, very nicely done, and very gently lived in. This unit is 2 years old, but it looks brand new. It's sparkling clean. There's a picture of sunset from the unit. And you notice the Peloton, backing up, you notice the Peloton in the living room. The people that live here said that, that's their favorite thing. They love to get on that Peloton and watch the sun go down, and they feel like they're riding in the streets. So I thought that was a fun aspect of living there. Master bedroom, also, engineered wood floors, floor to ceiling windows. The view, you roll over in bed in the morning and you look out towards DC. And again, you see all that, you see all the way, you see the cathedral, you see the Washington Monument, just a really pretty view, a nice way to wake up each day. Ceiling fan. And then there's a closet, a walk-in closet. There you go. A walk-in closet with custom built-in. So really there's no need for a dresser. You can put everything in this closet. It's huge, really big, and really large scale for, most of the condos that I see. Master bath, 2 lighted mirrors, double sinks, a big shower, really big shower, a separate water closet, lots of storage, nice shower, plenty big. Washer and dryer in the unit. It's a full-size stack unit. And perhaps one of the most exciting things about this unit is it has double parking spaces. So there are 2 parking spaces that come with the condo. Now you can sell one if you don't need both, and they're quite valuable in the building. But this one in particular has an electric car charger. So if you have an electric car, you pull right in, you plug in, and you're right next to the door. So bringing in your groceries, get into the door in the elevator and up to your unit.
Okay, we just lost Cheryl just for a few seconds. Hopefully we can get her back in a few seconds, but so far I've been extremely impressed with the tour. It's just wonderful. So let's just see if we can get Cheryl back in. I don't even know if she realizes that we just temporarily lost her. If you guys are watching and you have some questions, go ahead and put them in the comments and we can answer any questions. And let's just see, Cheryl, if we can get you back. All right, so we are going to put everything on hold just for one moment while I work on getting her back in. Give us 2 seconds, guys. Sometimes these things happen. Okay, guess what? We just got her back. Okay, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we lost you for a quick second, so I just jumped back in there. But if you want to kick off, I can tell you where we lost you, so that you can pick up right where we left off. So you were right at the storage, getting ready to talk about the storage. So if you can start right there, we missed everything from that point on.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Maybe my Wi-Fi went down. So this unit comes with one storage unit, and it's floor to ceiling storage. There's small spaces, but they certainly hold a lot, as you can see from the picture. The next picture these are some of the amenities. So when you go upstairs to the rooftop level, there are beautiful community spaces, really nice wall treatments and lots of windows. There's a sitting room upstairs. I frequently see people up there working, a nice fireplace. This is a party room that comes with the condo. You can, reserve this and throw parties in here. It's plenty big. It looks out, that has a northern view. And this is a billiards table, also part of the party room. And a private fitness center. And the equipment in here is really good. It's not, I've been in a lot of condos and they have the, one or two pieces. This is a full gym, free weights, machines, whatnot. Really nicely done. And right now during the pandemic, it's on, they're on a schedule so that only one or two people are in there at a time, but it's a nice space. Outdoor spaces, lots of rooftop space, lots of seating. There are grills outside, so you can go upstairs, make your dinner, or take your bottle of wine upstairs and watch the sun go down. The sunsets here are unbelievably beautiful. The other thing that I love about this building is it's pet friendly. A pet-friendly condo, and on the up on the rooftop, they have a unique a pet area that is isolated away from from everything else happening on the roof. So when it's 3 o'clock in the morning and your dog needs to go out, which is something I know a lot about, you don't have to go down to the street. You can just go right upstairs, and there is a special area for pets. These are the grills. Again, tables, grills, nicely done and well maintained. It's pristine there. And then just a seating area. That's where people sit and they watch the sun go down and watch what's going on below. So really, really pretty vistas from up there. I had no idea how far you could see. Now you can see Sugarloaf Mountain from the roof, which is also, in the opposite direction, but is very pretty. Again, party spaces, you can have a party up there, you can sit up there, and it's a really friendly community too. So oftentimes neighbors are up there. When I've been there, they go up and, grill their dinner or have a glass of wine. Again, more of Pike and Rose, the view. Pike and Rose is a really vibrant community. It's, urban, suburban, where it's maybe half a mile to the metro, so easy to commute downtown. There are lots and lots of restaurants and shops. There's a great florist, there's a great bakery, there's fabulous restaurants. My favorite, Sweet Green. I love Sweet Green. Fogo de Chao, Owen's Ordinary, and Summer House. Lots of different restaurant options, and they're vibrant. People, they're indoor, outdoor seating, but there's always a lot of people there, and it's very, it just feels very alive, it's great. Sport and Health, there's some retail stores, The Gap, Sephora, I'm sorry, not Sephora, Blue Mercury, and there's a movie theater. So there's lots to do. You can shop. It's really the kind of place where you can park your car in the morning. And, when you get home from work on Friday night, you can park your car and really you can stay there all weekend. There's plenty to do. There's a grocery store across the street. There's a farm market on Saturdays. Great fresh fish, fresh produce. I personally go there a lot on the weekends to stock up for the week. And something really great that just opened there was Bark Social. Bark Social is a dog park, and they serve beer. So it's been very crowded. It's been fun to watch. People come, they bring their dogs, they get a drink, coffee, beer, or whatever. They sit and let the dogs play. So it's another nice, place if you're a pet lover. And if you're not a pet owner, it's still fun to watch.
Nice. Cheryl, let's put your name back up so everyone knows who's talking. So wonderful. We had a little break, but we can fix that later in post-production.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
So beautiful. The unit is just awesome. I love how much light you have in that unit. The windows are just awesome. And then the tray ceiling that you were talking about, it's just gorgeous. So.
Right. And you know, so this is a little under 1,500 square feet, but because there's so much light and so many windows and the ceilings are high, it really feels quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, I can imagine that. What now, how many floors are there total in the building?
You know, I believe there are 20 floors. So this is, you know, but the first, I don't know, 6 or 8 are the hotel.
Okay.
And it's a nice hotel. I don't know if you've ever been to the Canopy, but it's a nice hotel. My husband actually, you know, during the pandemic when our kids would come home, he didn't want to be exposed to them since they're out and about. So he'd go stay at the Canopy. He says it's very nice.
Okay. Well, that absolutely works. So the Pike and Rose, oh, you know what I was going to ask you, was the condo fee, if you can tell us what the condo fee is and then what that includes.
Certainly. So the condo fee is $1,052 for this unit, and that covers not only the condo, but it covers 2 parking spaces, the electric car charger, and the storage unit. So again, this one's unique because it has 2 parking spaces. Actually, the other one I have in the building is also 2 parking spaces, but parking spaces are in hot demand there. So they're very saleable if somebody didn't want both of them. So the condo fee is reasonable, and yeah, it covers some of the utilities, but you know, the condo fee is stepped up based on, you know, how many parking spaces you have and whatnot.
Nice. And then, so if you were, for some reason, you know, you decided to sell your parking space, then I'm sure that your condo fee would be adjusted.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
And the amenities, it also covers all those amenities and having the concierge downstairs, which is really a fabulous, you know, which is a great thing.
Right. Because when you think about if you had to pay for a gym membership, and this is all included in your condo fee, so parking, gym membership, you know, you have the rooftop, the entertainment area. So all of that adds up. And then you're in a gorgeous building with, you know, all of the Pike and Rose, you know, things. And then you get a discount right at the Canopy Hotel, correct?
Correct.
So, yeah. So I think that fee, it's absolutely worth it.
Well, you know, it's in keeping with, you know, it's in keeping with the other luxury condos in the area.
Exactly. Absolutely. So are there any other things that you may have forgotten? Because we're going to go into the next one and then we can talk about the differences between the two.
No, I think I hit the high points. You know, that Euro style kitchen, Italian cabinetry. Just, you know, the photos don't even show. The photos really don't show what good shape it's in, and it just feels very rich and luxurious.
And I love the floors too, and you can tell like in some of the pictures the floors look a little bit darker, but then in others you can see the actual color, and it's kind of like is it like a grayish tone?
They do have a gray undertone.
Okay.
And they're not super dark. I like that everyone's getting away from that trend of the super dark floors. You know, I have dogs. I have super dark floors. I got on the train and did mine all real dark, and now I'm regretting it because it shows every speckle of dirt. So I like now that people are weaving a little gray, and it's a lot easier to live with on the day-to-day.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so tell us, you're taking us to unit, is it 1708?
So go down 2 floors, 1708 on the other side of the building. This unit is a little bit different. It's also very pretty, very chic. It has 2 bedrooms and a den.
Oops. So I'm going to take myself out so you can start talking, and then everyone can decide which one is their favorite. Okay, so
right.
Let's take myself out and.
All right, so unit 1708, again, it's in this gorgeous building. This unit faces north, looks out towards Sugarloaf Mountain, really, really pretty views. A nice hallway, again, a very nice hallway, far enough away from the elevator, you don't hear anything. And I should also add that in that it's a really quiet building. Whenever I'm in there, I never hear anybody. I don't hear a dog bark. I don't hear a door slam. You really hear nothing. So this unit enters in, you walk in a small foyer and then into a really pretty kitchen. This unit is a little bit bigger. It's a little under 1,600 square feet. And again, Italian cabinetry, but a different look. quartz counters, counter seating, nice appliances, a very big refrigerator, a range hood, and electric cooktop, which, you know, we see a lot of condos with gas cooking. Again, a double oven. The top is a microwave convection oven and pendant lighting. Now, this owner updated the lighting and changed things out. So really, really unique, pretty lighting. They're glass globe lighting over the island there. Also the dishwasher in the island. Big, spacious kitchen. And then this is the living area. So there is a dining room, a dining area. And on the far side, you can see the living room. But the dining room has a door out to the balcony, pretty, you know, high up balcony. And this balcony actually overlooks the dog park. It's high enough up that you can see it, but high enough up that you can't hear it. So I've enjoyed watching that, watching the activity down below. Again, really pretty light fixtures in there. Yeah, room on the balcony that you can put seating, and you can actually sit out there. You can have a table, and it's quiet. It's well above the city. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on around there, but it's up high enough that you don't really hear anything. You just, you know, get to take advantage of the pretty views. This is the living room. Again, high-end lighting, similar floors in this unit, and floor-to-ceiling windows, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Large, spacious feeling rooms. This picture doesn't do it justice. When you're in there, it does feel very big, airy, light. And then this beautiful barn door. I like this. It's kind of a contemporary twist on a barn door, but it, you know, hangs on a slider. And the den is hidden behind there. So you can see, here you go, that's the den. You could use that as a guest bedroom. You could put a Murphy bed in there and still leave it as an office. This owner uses it as their home office. Of course, everybody's looking for that during the pandemic, but they use this as their office at home. A nice storage closet. Again, pretty lighting. And this is the master bedroom. Really, really pretty. Bright, airy, you know, large, big windows. I should also say that there are custom window treatments in here. They, you know, obviously they're up for the photos, but beautiful window treatments that come down and block the light if you're a late sleeper and you don't want to see all that light in the morning. This one has a beautiful bathroom, really pretty shower, large shower, and a soaking tub, a freestanding soaking tub. Very deep too, really deep soaking tub. Recessed lighting. There's also a separate water closet in here, and dual sinks, and also a linen closet. You see a linen closet and some storage there. So big master bath. I love those lighted mirrors too, built into the wall. Lots of light in here. This is the second bedroom. So we've seen the den, we've seen the master bedroom, and this is the second bedroom. Now this one looks out north as well. And again, same wood floors, a big closet. And this is the secondary bath. Now this one is not off of the second bedroom. This one is off of the hallway. So you know, you have visitors, you have guests for dinner. This is the bathroom that they use. It's nicely done. Laundry, full-size laundry in the unit. These are stacking units, but they are full-size. You can stick a comforter in there if you like. Tucked nicely into a closet. And then you're back to the living room. So again, this one is larger and it faces in a different direction. They're kind of two different flavors. The one upstairs feels a little more contemporary and you know, city-like and chic city-like. And this one is warm and cozy and big and bright and sunny too. So they're both actually very lovely units. There you are.
Nice. I just thought I would put them next to each other so we can compare. Yeah. So the first one, do you have favorites, you know, of the two?
You know, I love them both. I love them both. And really, I think it just comes down to how they're decorated. You know, the first one, the one on the bottom of the screen here, you know, has very European style furnishings and very sleek and minimalist. So it's a little, you know, it has that kind of chic feel about it. The other one is, has nice, warm, rich furnishings, a big leather sofa and a, comfortable dining room table and, a pine dining room table. So a lot of character. So it just kind of has a more warm, homey feel. So I think they're two very different buyers looking at these, but both fabulous units. And again, the building is, the building has great amenities. And I can't emphasize enough how gorgeous the views are. I look at that place and I came home after I went there. I came home to my husband, to my house, and said, I think I'm ready to move. And he said no, but anyway.
Nice. Well, I took the other one out just for a moment because I wanted to just talk about this unit. So the barn door, that I missed it initially when I was going through the pictures. And then as I was going back, it's beautiful and it's very large. It's gorgeous.
It is. It's large, it's heavy, but easy to close. A lot of barn doors, people associate that with, rustic style. This is a very contemporary looking barn door. It's white, it's smooth, it feels nice. It doesn't have that rustic feel. So it's just it's a unique element. I like that they did it because it adds a lot of character. And it allows that room to open wide open if you don't want to use it as a den. If you want it as an extension of your living area, you can open that wide up and incorporate it into the rest of the condo.
Yes, very nice. And then the bathroom, it's very large and spacious. And I love that you have the soaking tub. I'm such a fan of that tub.
Me too. And the other thing, some of these soaking tubs I see in homes they're big and beautiful, but they're not that deep. And I'm a tall person. I like the fact that that's a nice deep tub. You can really get in there.
Yeah, nice. And then the floors, I know we talked about lighter floors, and the floors in this one, they appear to be a little darker, but they're still beautiful.
Actually, I think they're the same. I think it's just.
Oh, are they the same? Okay.
I believe it's the same. These have a lot of gray in them as well. And they've worn really well. So this building the move-in was 2018. And both of these units have been lived in full time, but they're very gently lived in. So, everything is very fresh.
Okay, nice. Oh, I hear my kids. Okay, and then the other thing I noticed was that this unit has more wall space. So if you are really into pictures, you have the wall space to do that.
Yes, this has a lot of area where you can hang large art. The other one has lots of windows, but that does limit what you can put on the walls. As I said, both of them have gorgeous, high-end custom window treatments that are hidden when they're up, but they come down and really make it a lot more private. You're so far up that you never even have to put the window. You never have to put them down unless you just don't want the light.
Yeah.
As I said, the view at night is unbelievable. It's unbelievable what you can see.
Yeah, no, it was, I would have to be there in person, but just from looking at your pictures, because there, guys, if you're looking at this, there are so many nice pictures that I couldn't put them all in there, but Cheryl has some great pictures of the sunset. So if you go online and look up the address, you'll be able to see some great views of the sunset. So
yeah.
Now with the bathrooms, which one are the bathrooms pretty much the same size? Because it seems like unit 1708 has a larger master bath.
Well, 1708 is a larger unit, and they do have a little bit larger bathroom, and they do have the freestanding soaking tub, so that takes up a little more space. But I believe the bathroom is a little bit bigger in there.
Okay, gotcha.
But having said that, the bathrooms, even the secondary bathrooms, are big. They're not condo-sized bathrooms. They feel very, gracious in size.
Okay, and then 1708 comes with 2 parking spaces as well?
It does. It comes with 2 parking spaces. They're on a different level than the other one, but they're also close to the door. Again, if you don't need 2 parking spaces, you can sell one. They are in very hot demand in the building.
Okay, awesome. And then condo fee for this unit?
This unit condo fee is $1,269, and again, that covers your 2 parking spaces, and the this one has a storage unit as well. And of course, this one is more square footage, so the fees are just a little higher.
Okay. And then do you have any open houses or anything coming up for them? Or
Not this weekend, but the following weekend, they will be open. They will be open.
Awesome. So then you can come and they're going to be open at the same time so people can
Yes. Yes. And please come take a look because, this is one of those, sometimes we see pictures of listings and people get there and they go, oh, this looked a lot better in the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely the opposite. I got the best photographer there to photograph these. And even so, I think it doesn't do them justice.
Yeah. I can imagine. It's especially, I'm excited. I would love to see 1911. So that's the one, if you guys are watching, that's the unit that's on the bottom. Just because it's just so contemporary. And so that's, I love that. That's more my style with all the windows. And
it's very chic.
Yeah, very chic. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else before we close out that you may have forgotten that you want to add about either of the listings?
No, I think I covered it all. Again, Pike and Rose, it's a great community. It's a really nice place. And being able to park your car and live without being car dependent, to me right now is, a great advantage. Being able to get everything you need and not having to get in your car all weekend sounds really great to me. I, like you, probably live in my car. So to me, parking my car and walking around sounds fabulous.
Yes. Repeat that again. You said being in your car, it feels really fabulous. Is that what you said?
So as from a realtor who spends, a lot of my waking hours in the car,
yes,
the thought of parking my car and walking everywhere I need to go is really appealing to me.
Right.
And I think if I lived there, my kitchen would be gorgeous because I would never cook. I would go downstairs. I would eat at Sweet Green every day, or, I don't think I'd ever use my stove.
Right, because you have so many restaurants in Pike and Rose, yeah.
Right.
And are the theaters open there, or they're not open yet?
The theaters are not open yet, but City Perch, a restaurant, that's open. And there's I can't remember the name of it, but there's a restaurant with a bowling alley in it. Okay. I've been there for happy hour a few times, and now I can't remember the name. But nice big outdoor spaces, and that's another thing, particularly with the pandemic. Almost all of the restaurants there have outdoor seating. And when you walk through there, there's tons of people sitting outside eating, and, they have heaters and whatnot. But, right now that's a great advantage.
Nice. Okay. Well, if someone's watching us later on and they have questions, how can they reach out to you?
Absolutely. They can find me online, CherylLeahyHomes.com or 301-370-2484.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Cheryl. That is our time. And I really appreciate you coming on and sharing both of these awesome listings with us today. And I know you guys are probably, if you were watching, you were wondering what happened to the listing that we have in Arlington. So the realtor will have to get her back for that listing, Miriam. So we'll get her back. And we'll have her, if that one is still in the market, it may not, but we'll get her back and we'll show that one to you as well. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you for watching New Listings at Noon, where every week I bring on realtors in the DMV area. They come on and talk about current listings that they have on the market. I'm Karen Ringo, and we will see you soon.